coming in with the top fragger. Let me find this guy right here. There he is on your screen. Let me get that iPad up there. Let me get my map up and ready. How is everybody tonight? I hope you had a great week. It is so nice to have Friday nights. I love them. I love them. Alright, so let's get on over here. I think I'm good to go. And 5 seconds, 15 seconds. I can't read, guys. Can't read. My allergies have been so bad. I think it's the California wildfires. They've got my face all swollen, my neck all swollen. Alright, so tonight's second flight path, we're coming in from the central north, right over the oasis, coming down between Crater Fields, Water Treatment, El Pozo, San Martin, Monte Nuevo. We got Power Grid, Ladrilla, Chumacera, over the top of Villa del Mar, and dumping off at Minas del Sur. So there is your flight path. We already have a drop down here by prison. I don't know if you see that or not. Kind of early for the drop in my opinion, but you never know. And it does look like we've got several teams jumping off way at the north. We already have the Sentinels headed over to Torremunda. Looks like the curry lovers may have decided to head straight on down to the oasis, get looted up. The only thing I don't like about the oasis personally are trying to find a vehicle. The vehicle spawns up by the oasis are pretty difficult. Most of the time you can't get one until you get down to that intersection over the top of that hill. It looks like we've got 2 teams headed to Lake Abaria, though. We do have Team 20 next fall right there along with Team 8, which are the Lari fan club. Dauntless over in El Pozo with almost there. It looks like most almost there, going to that western edge. We do have quite the cluster for the Golden Fire, and straight out of Nepal looks like they're all headed over towards that Chumacera Church, Leones. So let's get on over here because these 2 teams can see each other. You can see we are on Laughter, and he is looking straight on down at Team 10, straight out of Nepal. Ooh, Greek Storm already in a fight too. The Greek Storm is also over here, so we have 3 teams over here. It looks like Novik has already gotten an elimination, and so did straight out of Nepal, De Leon. Hello, De Leon. I see you. Straight out of Nepal, bringing back the big boys. I like it. I like it a lot. Ghosty. Holy lopsided scores. Yeah, the Sentinels winning it all. No kidding. Alright, so the Greek Storm's right over here. It looks like they're down to just a duo over here. Ooh! Assault OP getting taken down, and now Gatsby down to about 10 HP. Exile, you are the last one standing over here. Let me go ahead and check in on this map. Another very central, but to the west. Joking, plenty of teams come back. Oh yes, you've seen it. We've seen it a lot, Ghosty. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Does look like he's going to try to get over here to get top frags picked back up, and I'm not sure if the Great Gatsby is going to come across. We do have De Leon over here as well. Look at this, through the window. Oh, thought that's what he was going to do. Exile jumping out of that window. Trying to, he gets Gatsby, but no, top frags. Now the last one's still standing, but top frags does have 3 HP to his name. Can he get down in? Great. Oh, De Leon, sir, is full health. And we got Team 15, Yumi Kai, all the way up at the church, getting some of those third parties. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. The Golden Fire also in some of those crossfires from across top. It looks like Static trying to get some angles over onto Yumikai now. Getting that smoke out. So let's see. Oh, we got another car coming right up and in. And it is Yumikai coming up. Look at this. Coming up right behind Static and Snoopy. Snoopy versus Static. 1v1. Snoopy on the backside of that wall. But Static is getting covered from the backside as well. And also straight on the pole across the street. So, ooh, Static winning that 1v. So there goes Snoopy out. Static does get that elimination, but here comes the rest of them. It looks like we got a duo pushing up. One did stay up there, so now it is a 2v1 and Static going down. Where is the Dominator? The Dominator way up top. Not going to be able to help. And Laughter way over here. It looks like Laughter also all the way to Leones already. So they did make it to Leones. Alright, let me go ahead and put the iPad up while I snoop. You can check on your team. I'm going to go over to El Pozo next. Checking on what is happening. I just saw Chiny going down, so we're going back to that iPad. Let's get a sky view of El Pozo. El Pozo is huge, and these guys usually are pretty spread out. Let's see what's happening down here. Ooh, almost there down to just a duo against is this, yeah, Shoo Young, and we do have Chiny down to about 5 HP. So where's the rest of almost? Hello everyone, and happy Friday night. Ooh, we made it. It is Friday night. Happy weekend to all of you. Let's start this weekend off with all sorts of chaos. Don't forget that the Titan Finals Day 2 are also running tonight. So our big boys, they are fighting it out for those 2 slots to PMSL. So let's not forget about that. Shout out to Titans and our NA teams. But let's focus on these teams in tonight's Region 8 $40 Friday Night Cash Scrims. In slot 3, the Ice Elves. Slot 4, Team Check. It is a checkmate. In slot 5 are the Golden Fire. And as you heard, I kept calling Slaughter's name out wrong. I don't know how I get names stuck in my head. But once they're stuck in my head wrong, they stay in my head wrong. And I'm sorry to Slaughter. If he shows up, we'll jump with him. In slot 6 are the version 9. I was looking here. Version 9 esports. Let me start this whole stream all over again, guys. In slot 7, Jamal Fan Club. In slot 8, Oblivion Esports. Slot 9, last week's winners, Senshi X. Slot 10, Mimic. Hello, Mimic. Slot 11, Not X Players. In slot 12, Blizzard Esports NA. Good team last night. They were on fire. Are they going to bring that fire again tonight? In slot 13 are the Broken Spirits. In slot 14, Made in Nepal, Boca. He was able to survive through a lot last night. That was nice, Boca. Slot 15, Blacklist. Slot 16 are the Super Friends. In slot 17, Never Mind Esports. Hello, Sendo. In slot 18, we have the Celebrity Killers. In slot 19, Freedom Esports. Slot 20, Team Control Star. We got JPK back in the house. Welcome back, JPK. Slot 21, Complex Esports 22. We've got Team Art 23. Team 1HP 24 are Soren. There are your teams. Let's get the iPad up there for you guys. There we go. And we are off and rolling. I hope everybody's doing great tonight. If you could hit that like for me, help out not only me, not only Region 8, but all these players as well. Get some eyeballs onto them. I hope you like the new stream setup. Let's go to the Golden Fire. And I don't see... Maybe Slaughter no longer wants to play with me, guys. He's like, you know what? I'm done. Hello, Rex. Good luck, Green. Thank you, Rex. Thank you. Team 11 player 2 is good. Let's see. Who is Team 11 not players? Let's see. Team 11 player 2. Are you talking about Shelly? Is that who you're talking about? Ooh, Mateo. I've seen Mateo before. Which one are you talking about, Alex? Which one? I'm not exactly sure. But let's get that iPad up onto your screen so we can both check in on tonight's first flight path as we're coming in. Let's see, coming in from that central north over the top of Severny, going across the river over Rosshawk. That's those school compounds between school and Pachinki, over the top of Pachinki, over the top of the 12-pack, and just to the west side of Military Base and out the other side of the Military Base Island. There is your flight path. Alright, we already have Soren headed off over towards that Zarky area, but they look like they have the whole northern side of this map to themselves. Let's see what else is going on. We have several teams headed over towards that Yasnaya area. So we have Super Friends over here. Let me scroll in a little more because they are all right on top of each other. We have, I think that is Celebrity Killers, and let's see, Team 12 as well, Blizzard Esports, and they are all right on top of each other. They're all going to be landing on that western edge of Yasnaya. We have one team headed on down to Rosshawk. We've got one team headed over towards the North George area. Several teams over that Crates area, Ruins area. Let's see what is happening over here. I don't know who I clicked on. That's not what I meant to do. Amaret with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Amaret. Alright, so thank you. Shout out to Amaret. Alright, what is happening down here? We do have some fights. Let's get on over here. Check in on what is happening. We do have Team 11 that was called out earlier in the chat right before this started. We did get Saint. Saint did get an elimination there over here with, I just saw the team, Team 14. Made in Nepal. Made in Nepal. Let's see. Oh, we lost Boca. And I was just talking about Boca as well. I'm sorry, Boca. We will see you in Miramar. Alright, let's get back up over here, though, because there's so much chaos going on. And we do have, is that Mimic, maybe? Let's see. It's Team 17 on the screen. Never mind. Esports right over here with Freedom Esports. Looks like Juice trying to get some shots over onto, let's see, who is that? Is that Berserk? Yes, it is. Berserk down to about 5 HP with that dead level 1 vest. But it looks like we're still 4v4 over here in Nova Crates. We do have another team over in North and South George. Let's get on over to Yasnaya. Find out what's happening. It does look like they've been able to spread on out. Team 24, Soren. And I'm not exactly sure what this says. I cannot read the the script. I'm sorry, but let's see. We do have Blizzard Esports right across and Team 18 as well. The celebrity killers across the other side. So you can see on the mini map they're fairly close to each other. Hopefully they did get some loot up. And the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire also in a fight. Let's get back on it over here and find out what's happening. Oh, juice! Let's go. Let's see what else is happening because we are down. Sandu. Sandu, what's happening with your team? We lost Berserk. We did see that Berserk was down to about 5 HP. And player 3 also gone. Ooh, it does look like we've got one up on that catwalk, and we might be able to get him down off of that. And yeah, let's get on over to Snorlax. Hello, Snorlax, in your bikini. Does look like you got quite a bit of damage over onto Team 19. So Team 19 again are the celebrity killers, and they are all 4 back up onto their feet. Made in Nepal. They are all still in this fight, and I'm not even sure where the Golden Fire are. Let's get on over here to Made in Nepal. Find out what is happening with Made in Nepal. Looks like we have come up over here onto Team 11. Team 11, not X-players. Let's see. Oh! No! Oh, that's tough for Made in Nepal. Coming up right into that shotty. And I think that was Aura Wayne over here, and he's trying to get those final shots down onto Scully. But let's see if Swaz can. Oh, look at this! The pull right up and in. And so now we do have DBS versus 686, and oh, the 686 Made in Nepal. It looked like Nevermore Esports, so maybe I got the wrong team. Maybe. I don't even know. Let's see what is happening over here. It does look like we did get one of the players from the South George area coming up and over into the fight over between Team 19 and I don't see Team 17 over here anymore. Never mind. So that's where I saw the never mind. Oh, juice. We got Snubby keeping an eye on you. He is pointing you out for the rest of his team. He is getting all this information while you guys running around down there looting on up. Alright. We'll stay here for just a second now that we've seen where all the fights are. Let's see what's happening. We do see that we've got Team 20. They are all starting to come on over. This is Team Control. Ooh. Somebody's got an angle over onto you. JPK coming down and around towards the back of the barns. Getting ready to do the pinch squeeze. It looks like a 2-2 play over here for the Novo Crate. Or I can't even say the right ones. I'm sorry. I think my allergies are coming back, guys. I just got over everything, but now I'm all back now that I've taken all my meds. Alright, so let's go. Ooh, rough. Let's get on down to JPK. Let's see what JPK can do over here. He does have that DBS. He's going to try to get his teammates picked back up. We've got Molly's coming out from... Oh, no! That off angle. So now it does look like Onyx. Maybe the last one's still standing over here for Team 19 Freedom Esports. Let's get off of that. There we go. And now here they come to try to get some more of those shots. Oh, and he comes right out into Sonovian. And that is it. Team Control Star coming in and taking over the Georgia pole crates. I know where I am sometimes. Just sometimes. Let's get on over to Yasnaya and check out what's happening over in Yasnaya. Oh, right, when I said that, nades. We got nades for days, guys. And I think there goes Team 24 down to just a duo now. And let's see, Mercy. Mercy just taken down, and I couldn't click on him fast enough. We do have Exotic. Exotic in the house. Hello, Exotic, getting ready to throw those nades right up and over. Oh, Exotic. Woohoo! The flick with that S12 as here comes the rest of the team. The Celebrity Killers hustle going down to Exotic, and now 77k out. Exotic down to about a little over a third his health. So let's see if he can get some of those S12 shots to land over here onto 77. It does look like these are the last two players over here. If I can get over here fast enough, I will try to get... Exotic said that's enough of that. GG's Exotic. Exotic with a 3-piece. Alright, so now... Yasnaya is cleared out. Exotic, the last one still standing in the 3 teams that once were in Yasnaya. Alright. We do have a center zone down around the East Bridge gas station. We've got version 9 down there. We got Art down there. We do have, let's see, the Ice Elves. They are all right there with the Golden Fire. Let's see what's happening with the Golden Fire. Let's check in on the scouting. See what's happening over here with TK. It looks like TK may have... Oh, yes, he does. TK has all the... Oh! The buggy! Jax! Running right on over. Jax trying to get over here to help back him up. And now Jax is the last one still standing. Hello, Lee. Alright, so Jack's still trying to get the last shots over here. Oh, the Ice Elves. Ice Elves taking over the Golden Fire. Alright, let's see what else is happening. Let's go ahead and scroll on out. And I think I can go ahead and put that iPad up here so you guys can get an idea of where your teams are, where they're rotating. Well, it looks like we've got a clash over here on the East Bridge, so let's head on over here, find out what is happening between Team 4, Team Check, and Team 22, Team Art. And it does look like Charlie has been knocked. I'm not sure where Charlie is. He's further down on this ridge line. And we do have one that is knocked over here on Art as well. But we do have other teams coming in. You can see Complex coming in, Broken Spirits coming in, the Ice Elves, they are all coming in very close to this East gas station. Look at the gumballs coming on in. Alright, so let's see. We've got Mimic still up in that northern section to the north of Yasnaya. Oh, right into Rage. Rage just peeking out that window and finding people right there in his 3x scope. Let's get a sky view of what is happening because we do have several teams coming up. We've got Team 21 Complex Esports right across from Czech. And we do have Team... Oh, look at all the teams coming right up and in. We've got the Broken Spirits over here. We have several teams over at this East Bridge gas station complex. Look at this. Oh, Rage going down to that nade, and now Washed is the last one still standing. I'm not sure if Washed is, he's not going to be able to get over to his teammate. He's just got to keep his head down, so let's get on over to somebody else that may be a little closer to the action. Let's see what's happening over here. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Alright, so now we got Ninja from Team 13, Broken Spirits. Let's see what's going on down below. We do have Nates and Molly's coming up and over as Team Checker trying to come right up and in onto this compound. You see that we do have the Soul. Got a split over here with Team Check pulling up over here. We got the wall right there trying to get those off angles, and the Broken Spirits. Oh, I don't like it when it starts blinking at me, guys. Always makes me nervous. Let's see. Let me scroll on in just a little more. There you go. It does look like the IGLs are setting up all these teams along the coastline, just on that chance of which side of the bridge we are going on. You can see from down below that we still have quite a bit of military base island, and so now we just have to figure out who is going to take over this east bridge. Broken Spirits doing a pretty good job holding down this compound. They do still have the solo member from Team 4 not too far away, and Team 22. So Team 4 is the one that headed off over towards that Milta area. It looks like V9 may end up over here with... Oh, we are... we still have some chaos over towards this eastern bridge in the farm area, so we'll have all these teams pushing into this area, a lot of it unplayable, maybe even up to 50% unplayable. And Oblivion finding that solo right as they're coming into zone, and Reaper finding that. Look at this chaos from earlier. They've got loot vehicles, they got all sorts. Let's go. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put that iPad up so you can check in on your team. So we still have quite the concentration at that East Bridge gas station complex area, all the way over to the shark fin. Several teams right in there, and we do have teams up at the north side, up in the hills. And it looks like maybe version 9 and Mimic getting ready to get into a fight. So let's get on over here, check in on Mimic. Hello, Jack Lord. Jack Lord. Oh, we lost Nido. We got the Dr. Bunny in the house, though. So let's see what's going on. God Kid. With the fancy flips. Alright, what is happening? Dr. Bunny finding some helmets and still trying to spray Team 10 as they're driving right on through this forest just to the south of the lumberyard. Ooh, Dr. Bunny hitting the dirt just in time to keep him standing. Hello, Sunshine. Happy Friday night, Sunshine. We made it. We made it. All right, let's go. Let's check in on Jack Lord. See what Jack Lord is doing. He is coming up from that eastern edge. He does have all of Team 10 a Mimic right there in front of him. So let's check in on Mimic. Oh, she's 77. Checking the tires. And let's see what... Goodly. Alright, looks like he is surrounded by version 9. Version 9, not sure they've got great angles because of all the dips, but... they are all the way around them. Let's see what is going on over here. Ethan the Goat. Hello, Ethan the Goat. Alright, the blue pushing these teams in. They're going to have to get on in. We are into stage 3. We do have quite a bit of time left before the zone really starts to hurt. Sorry about the snuffles, guys. Alright, so... we do have a long-range fight going on that's over there by the shark fin. One of them in the shark fin was knocked, but I think they should be able to get him picked back up. And the ice elves taking down one from the celebrity killers. But as I said, they should be able to get them picked back up. Our zone is closing. We do only have a few more minutes. 19 seconds to be exact before we see what happens next. And look at this, the solo up on top of that rooftop. Ethan the Goat, he was able to see the player up on top of that roof. And let's see, Derville, let's see what you doing over here. You're trying to gate any of these teams coming in, and he is a solo from Team Czech. So looks like Godly might have some angles over onto him, but Derville did see Godly's helmet right above that. And we shifted. Hard shift away from the gas station compound, headed over to the shark fin and those crazy cliffs, keeping a lot of water in this zone. So our playable area is only about 40 to 50% Maybe a little more this time, maybe 60%. So let's go. Let's check in on where the rest of these teams are going. I'm not sure how Team Check's going to be able to get on out of there, but let's head on over to Team 13, the Broken Spirits. They are surrounded on two sides. They've got version 9 over on the cliffs. They need to come up and over those cliffs into the Broken Spirits, and we still have the solo from Team 22 over here as well, Team Art. So let's get over to version 9 one more time. Let me check in on Jack Lord. What you gonna do, Jack Lord? How you gonna get your team over the road, down the beach? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Jack Lord? What you gonna do? Alright, what is happening right here? And Snubby coming right up and in from Team Control Star. He did drive right on past. I think they said Team 10. Yes, it is. And he's going to turn around and come on back. Looks like he's scouting to figure out where and how many of them there are. Get some distraction. Try to get them to peek for the rest of his team to take those shots. And we've got another one up on that hill. I didn't quite see, but it looked like Team 24 possibly. Snubby trying to get those shots right on down. Snubby did get out and around that vehicle. Oh, Snubby! Snubby, up to 4 eliminations. Nice play, Snubby. GG's. Alright, so yes, it was Team 24. I think Team 24 is a solo. Yes, it is. It is Exotic. Exotic from Soren coming on in. Exotic up to 3 eliminations. We did see Exotic over in that Yasnaya play with the 3 teams down to just this solo. And now he is over here with Team Control Star. He's over here just scouting it out, trying to figure out what kind of third-party action he can get. And now he's just the center of attention. If you look in Exotic's mini-map up in the upper right-hand corner, you can see that he does have teams on every side. It looks like version 9. No, Jack Lord, you pushed your team in here, didn't you? Alright, so let's see. Jack Lord gets taken down and out. We got the doctor money down to about 20 HP. God Kid trying to stay out of that Molly. And I think the Molly is from Team 15. Blacklist on the backside of this. So let's see if we can find out what Blacklist is doing over on the other side. We do have 2 of them up to an elimination. Carito! Well, hello, Carito. I see you. You are back into Scrims. Hello. Alright, Carito blessed with that drop, and he is now pushing up into God Kid. God Kid is the sole survivor with all of Blacklist pushing right up into the 9-1. We'll stay here for just a second or not while I scroll on into this, and let's see. We still have several teams that need to get into zone. This zone at least has finally shifted over onto land, so we do have all land to play with in this. We still have 8 teams, 27 players. And it does look like we got Kindness trying to get those nades up and over onto Team 8, Oblivion Esports, right on the other side of this. Let's see what's going on with Oblivion. Ooh, Taco, what you doing over here? Looks like Taco also trying to throw the nades up and over onto Kindness. And from Team 3, the Ice Elves. And now here comes the rest of his team up and around. You can Zentry, that vehicle sounded like it was working hard to get on over here. Zanty, I'm sorry. Alright, so Zanty also trying to see what is happening. It's got the Ice Elves right there in front of him. Let's see. I think that was... I see. You heard him. You heard him in that vehicle coming right up and behind you. Icy trying to cover the back of his... back of Kindness, but he does have Xantry coming right up and in. And now our zone hard shifted back again to the... Look at that. He turned around just in time to see Taco. And look at it. He's able to use the container to hop on in. So let's get on over here. Oh, I'm sorry. Right when I clicked off. And now let's see what's happening with Team 21 Complex Esports. Let's see. Blackster. Let's see. What are you looking at over here? We do have all these teams that are trying to push right up and in. And let's see if we can get on over here. Let's check in on Carito. Carito coming up. I thought you were in a fight. And across the street, we do have another team. Team Control Star. They are still, all four of them, still standing for Team Control Star. Team Control Star does need to come on in. You can see that they're way up to that northwest area. We have two teams that are in zone as they're coming up onto the farm to the murder house. Team 7 in the house itself. The squad house is now getting bombed and destroyed by the mini red zone. Let's see what's going on with Fades trying to come up with that. Ooh, with the S12, and there goes Toxic. Toxic gets taken down and out, and hello, Gale. Alright, starting to quiet down just a little bit, but let's head on back on over to Novik. Right when I talk about Novik going down, and I'm not sure if he was shot. I believe he was shot. No, it was the nade by Oblivion Esports. So Zanti still over here. He's the sole survivor. We got to see him just duck and dodge through all of that just a minute ago, and he is back up onto his feet, but the rest of his team are waiting for him in Miramar. So let me go ahead and get a sky view of what is happening. Only Zanti is in zone. The rest of these teams do need to come in. We've got, oh, look at this. We got a hard push down that hill from Team 7. And then we've got Blacklist that need to come up and I don't know why it's not moving, so let's try a different player and see if we can get better. There we go. So now you can see that we are all, oh, we're going to shift across that street. So the two teams, Team 15 and Team 16, do need to come across the street. We do have Zanti still right there in zone with Team 7 coming up right behind him. I'm not sure what Zanti's going to be able to do. We still have 4 teams. Team 16 making it across that street as Team 7 comes down off that hill. Zanti getting pulled up by, oh, Zanti, are you going to be, they pulled up right on top of them. 4 teams down to 1. Right there at the end. And here we go. I don't even remember. Let me see. I don't remember which team this is, guys. I have such a bad headache right now. Team 7. Jamal Fan Club. There we go. Team 7, Jamal Fan Club, 10 eliminations. Blacklist coming in second with 6 eliminations. And Oblivion coming in third with 3 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Gamma! Going all out. XEMP from the Jamal Fan Club, 4 eliminations, 793 damage. We'll be jumping with him when we come right back. Be right back, guys. Almost there also. So it's almost there, down to just the Gutsy God over here. We do have all 4 of them still standing from Dauntless, and it looks like Gutsy God is getting pulled up on. I'm going to leave that there while I come back into the game over onto the main screen. And it looks like maybe we lost them. Alright, so let me put the map up there so you guys get an idea of where everyone is. They are spreading out, but I see San Martin. San Martin is heating up, so as soon as we get into this match just a little bit, I'm going to head over to San Martin and check in on Entity Gaming. Entity Gaming over here in San Martin versus, I think it said Team 17. Team No Purpose. Yeah, No Purpose is right on down there. Hello, Jerry. We got Nexus OP keeping an eye on you, babysitting that helmet of yours. So, oh, we do have another fight down here, too. Let's see what's going on right on down here. Yumi Kai, the Great Gatsby. Oh, right there. Thirsted. Coming up that side. So now, Di Leon. Let's see, is this nade gonna go off as they come right up and in? They did not push into that door. I don't know if they heard that pin pull, but smart play, not rushing in together. It could have been a free. Oh, Yumi Kai finishing that off. New jeans. You know how stiff they are. Alright. So I think the main fight, I do see a Nuxify creeping up. Yep, on the screen already. They're creeping up into this. Yumi Kai. Yumi Kai is down to just a duo now. So we got Xenon on the screen. But I also see another two teams right down here in Chumacera. The Sinners right on top of Karku Larde. Laird. I'm not sure how to say the name, guys. I am very sorry. It is not intentional. Alright, let's go. So, I do think that Nuxify is getting his team into position to take on the duo, but Nuxify has to be aware that the Sinners are coming up behind him. Gamma is not that far away from being right behind Velocity. So Velocity's back is wide open. So it could be a good play or a bad play. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. It does look like Dauntless may be coming up over here onto NSC. You can see up in the upper right hand corner we do have Dauntless coming down. This is the Mount Kilimanjaro. Shoo. Oh, Shoo is down to about 5 HP. Chino God dancing across a wide open field down to about 5 HP. And we do have someone way up on top of Mount Kilimanjaro, and most likely it is the Claus with that mini 8 times. And he was not missing his shots. So we'll stay here for just a second while we check on the map over here. It does look like we shifted to the east and we're headed to Hacienda. We got San Martin, Minas Generales, the very northern edge of Leones, all the way over to Monte Nuevo in this new map. We do have a couple of teams outside of zone. We've got Manic way up in the ruins, still going to the north. But we still have all this chaos going on down here. We do have Velocity. They did come up into Yumi Kai. So Yumi Kai, let's see what's going on. It looks like we may only have this. Nope, they are still a duo. And look at this. The Sinners are also pushing up and in. So just like I was worried about, the Sinners did come in from behind Velocity, and I no longer see a Nuxify, so I think Velocity may be a duo versus the full 4-man team of the Sinners. And we also have the Karku Larde over at the strip mall. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Alright. Let me zoom in just a little bit more. You can see that we do have the Sentinels way up in Cruz de Valle. I don't know if you guys can see that because they are gray in the blue, but they are still out in that blue, so I'm not going to scroll in, but let me go ahead and put the iPad up there so you can check in on where your teams are And I still see several teams on top of each other, but it does look like they are all starting to give each other a little more space. We have, who's Dark Side Knight over on Team 14, Xing Yang. We haven't seen any of Xing Yang yet. Let's get on over here and see what's going on with this team. Hello, Ifwick. Ifwick. Alright, and Curiosity. They slowed down. They slowed down in the wrong spot because we also have Team 12 across the way. Is that 16? I think that's 16, guys. Yes, it is 16. The Sinners coming right up and in on top of them. You can see on the mini map that the Sinners are starting to wrap around Xing Yang over here. So, ooh. Sinners, Fred's getting him right there, and Gamma, I see you up on top of that hill. Let's see what's going on with Gamma. Gamma coming right up. Oh, New York making that entrance, coming right up and in. Gamma getting ready to throw those nades up and over. The Sinners are pushing up and in now onto the Xing Yang team. So let's go. The rest of the map looks pretty separated. So this is the main fight at the moment. Let's see what Gamma is going to do. It looks like Gamma's pushing right up and in with his teammate. But let's go. Let's check in on Xing Yang and see what's happening. It does look like Ifwick is not the last one standing any longer. Alright, so look at this. We do have 4-piece over onto Xing Yang, and they are right on the edge of zone. I do see another fight going off the Sentinels. Let's go and check in on the Sentinels. Tonight's leaders coming out of match 1. Fi! No, Fi. So now here is the last match top fragger, and he is still coming up and into the fight. So can he get to his team? No, he cannot. His team is down and out, so he is the sole survivor now for the Sentinels, and he's facing off 2 different teams, 9 and 19. 9, Oblivion versus 19, the Curry Lovers. Ooh, Reaper right there in this guy's sights, right across the way. So now let's go. Let's see, what is Reaper doing? Did you get out of the way? Yes, you did, but look, your gear is no longer fresh and pretty. Alright, our zone's... Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see the scores? Let me show you really quick. Coming in first, the Jamal Fan Club with that winner chicken dinner. 20 total points for that first place. 12 points for Blacklist and 10 for Team Control Star. This time we are jumping with Jamal Fan Club. XEMP for elimination, 793 damage. Let's get on over to our screen. Let me put the iPad up there as well. There we go. And the iPad, there we go. Let's find Jamal Fan Club, Team 7, XEMP. So there he is on your screen. Give him some screen time love. I'll put that iPad up there. There we go. Started just a couple seconds earlier than I expected. It's... Uh-oh. Where did our sound go? Sound. Hello? Okay. Well, that's fun. It's always a fun thing to do. Alright, let's see. So, I lost my sound. I will fix that in a second, guys. Let's check in on this flight path first. So, coming in from that western edge, La Drilla, going all the way across Leones to Impala. And what is happening with my sound? My sound has decided to leave us, apparently. Let's see. Oop. See, I've got all this new stuff, and sometimes it just decides that it doesn't want to play well with others. So we might have to figure this out during the match. Let's see. Always something new, always something crazy. So it does look like we are still flying across. Let's see what's going on. I don't know why my sound just disappeared. Let's see. We do have a couple teams headed up to El Pozo. And I don't understand my sound. Always got to be something, guys. Always has to be something. Don't understand what it could be. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out where the fight's going to be. I feel like we're going to have a fight right on over here between Team 21, which is Complex Esports, and Team 16, the Super Friends. And while I do that, I'm going to try to play with my sound. Not sure what is happening, why we lost our sound. I think our sound should be good. Alright, I have no idea why it's decided to stop. Let's get the audio. I don't see any issues, guys. We just lost sound. Just out of nowhere, the sound disappeared. So let me keep on working on that. And we did lose the player over here from Team 16, the Super Friends. Let's get on over to Impala. I'll give you some fights over in Impala because we do have 5 teams over here. We have Team 4 is Team Czech. Team 13 are the Broken Spirits. Team 14 Made in Nepal. 17 Nevermind Esports. And Team 19 Freedom Esports. Let's get Boca over here. We'll get Boca on the screen, and I will continue to try to figure out why we lost sound all of a sudden out of the blue. Oblivion in a fight. So let's see. Oblivion over here? Nope. So why did this decide to go? Let me try this. We'll go ahead and watch on the map feed. I'm going to restart the game on here. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. We'll restart it and see if that'll help. I don't know. As you guys know, I've got all this new stuff, and I appreciate your support while I try to figure out why things work and why they don't. And as you guys know, most often it's why they don't. Alright, let's see if we can get back into this match. And hopefully they'll let me back in. Hopefully this will work so that we got some sound. Give me just a moment, guys. Oh, the sound came back. Alright, so next time we know to do that a little bit earlier. So I'm not sure why we lost the sound. But we are back with sound. Alright. Let's see what is happening with Team Czech. Team Czech is up to 4 eliminations. This 3-0. Oh, right when we checked in, I knew. But they were up to 4 eliminations. We still have 4 teams over here in Impala. So let's see what is happening. We still have a solo from Nevermind. He is a solo over here, and he is getting pulled up on by Made in Nepal. You could see Made in Nepal all the way around him. You can hear the footsteps from Made in Nepal, but Made in Nepal also has Broken Spirits behind them, so they got to pay attention to that because Made in Nepal is pinched between these teams. And we also have Team 19 up on top of that ridgeline, Freedom Esports. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We do have several teams going on. We got Blacklist right on down by Team 20. Is this 22? Yes, Team 22. Team Art. And the Broken Spirits coming up onto Maiden Nepal. So, Maiden Nepal. Let me go check in on Maiden Nepal. Find out what's happening with them. And we are down to a solo from Maiden Nepal as well. So we have 2 solos, a duo, and now a trio. Let's check in on the Broken Spirits. We do have one over here, up to 2 eliminations. We still have the 4 teams over here, though. And I'm sorry again, I'm about ready to sneeze again. Alright, let's get on over here. Let's see what's going on with Soren. Soren coming right up and over. We got Exotic on the screen down below, coming up right between Oblivion and version 9. Oh, Exotic beamed out of that vehicle by Zanti from Oblivion Esports. So let's see. Go back to that map over here. Sorry, I caught that on the screen, Exotic. And we are up to 3 eliminations when I looked away. So we do still have Broken Spirits. We got this guy coming right on over. And he's got the S12 facing off against one up on the top of the hill from Team 13, which is on his team. And let's see, Nevermore. There we go. Nevermore. Let's see. What is happening? Oh, he tried to get that, and I think we still have, yes we do, we still have, oh, right through that window. Ninja, right through the window as the Broken Spirits come up, and now Ninja is the last one still standing. And Demon is up to 3 eliminations. He's coming on over to get this last elimination. He and Juice coming in as a duo. And now they are trying to figure out where Ninja is. Now Molly headed right over on the area where Ninja is. It doesn't look like he's going to get it. But let's get on down a little bit more. It looks like Blacklist is also in the fight. Oof, right on through that smoke. Let's get on over here to the Blacklist and see what's happening. Team Art. Art is down to just a solo player. Hello, Washed. And let's see what's going on over here with Blacklist as they are just along this edge. And there you can see the solo player from no, that is Blizzard Esport. I thought that was the solo player. Let's get on over to Spider-Man. Hello, Spider-Man. That was Spider-Man from Blizzard Esports NA. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit. I think I can put the iPad up right now and you guys can check in on your teams. Let me go back over to Blacklist because Blacklist is still right over here near this team. So let's see what they're going to do with Blizzard Esports and that solo from Team 22, Team Art. And while I do that, I'll go ahead and see if I can scroll on in. No, we still have teams spread across the map, so I really can't scroll in all that much, but our zone is still going to the north. We've got water treatment to Picado to the east of El Pozo and west of Truck Stop. So there's your zone at the moment. We are in stage 2. Plenty of Miramar to call home at these points. So let's see what is going on with the rest of this. We do have the 3 or 4 teams coming in from the Puerto Bricio, Los Leones area coming up. Oh, we still have the fight over here between Oblivion and version 9. So, in Oblivion up to 5 eliminations. And version 9, Jack Lord, what you doing over here? What you checking in on? Does look like version 9. Joker, where are you tonight? So we do have Nido, God Kid, and the Dr. Bonnie. Is that a PhD or an MD? DO? What kind of doctor are you? Dr. Info. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's check in, see if I can scroll this in just a little bit more. We do have a couple teams landing on top of each other. One horsepower, 1 HP, right on over here with Team 22, Team Art, and we do have a third team over here, Team 19, Freedom Esports. Freedom coming out of Impala area. Ooh, coming right up and onto Team 22, Team 1 HP. So let's see what's going on with 1 HP. We did see sparks getting sprayed down. So by the team coming out of Impala, I believe that was Juice that we were just on. And as you can see right across from here, we do have Team 22, Team Art. He is in zone in those grays, just trying to get some of the third party. But we are down in the La Patita crash zone, and we do have Hayetu, Mr. Hayetu. Oh, he knows where they are, so let's see. His teammate is already down in there, so he is trying to figure out where they are. But he also can hear Wash from across the way taking those shots. He also knows that there's one up on that ridge line as well. Alright, this is just a duo, so I'm not sure if the duo wants to pull. Oh, he may be rotating down and around, so he needs to watch out for the off angle. Let's see, is that Matrix? Yeah, Matrix up top. So he needs to watch out for the off angle from Matrix. Oh, Matrix has him right here in that mini. So Matrix missing some of those. Oh, and Washed from Team Artist coming up on the other side, but I don't think he's gonna. Oh, Washed trying to get out of that mini spray by Matrix. Oh, Matrix, giving your position away. Let's see what Washed is doing. Washed trying to come up and into this third party. So we'll stay here for a minute and see what else is going on. You can see that this side of the map is all chaos. We have Blacklist coming up onto Blizzard Esports NA, and there goes Matrix, or 1 HP, and now look at this. So now we did also lose the team coming out, Complex Esports, or the Celebrity Killer. My brain just shut down. Wash now getting pulled up by the Celebrity Killers. I just lost my train of thought, guys. I am sorry. I'm struggling tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, so Wash does make it back to the grays, but he does have all the Celebrity Killers coming up, and in the Celebrity Killers coming up in between Freedom Esports. I think they got the duo from Freedom Esports that were in the fight with 1 HP over here, and I do see one that's headed up. Is that Vampire headed up over here towards Wash? Yes, it is. So Washed is paying attention. You can see he's right there on the edge of that gray. And we'll watch here. We'll stay here for just a second. It looks like we do have another fight going on between the Super Friends. And let's see, where were they? We still have the fight down here as well between version 9 and Oblivion Esports. Version 9 up to 2 eliminations, and Oblivion losing Taco and Reaper. So, oh, what a nade by Nito over on the Zanty. And now Zanty, Jack Lord on that angle, is able to get Zanty through the window. So now Oblivion is down to just a solo. And I did lose where the Super Friends were. And Blacklist taken out by Blizzard Esports. I don't know where. Oh, the Super Friends were way up towards this north side. The Super Friends are now down to just a solo Speedy. Speedy is the last one still standing after his fight. I'm struggling tonight. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Alright, so what is happening? Shabubas. I'm sure I just totally slaughtered his name, but I'm doing the best I can because my nose is plugging up. Alright, Washed. Let's see what is going on with Washed. It looks like you're getting pulled up on, yeah, over here. Can he 1v4? As he's getting now pushed up by the celebrity killers. They have figured out where he is. And are we going to use some... Oh! S12 to the face. I am sorry, Washed. GG's. I'll see you in Sandhawk. Look at this. Look at this line, though. We do have Soren right over here next to the Golden Fire, and then we've got 3 or 4 teams over on this eastern edge that need to come on through. And it does look like the Golden Fire is set up to gatekeep any of these teams trying to come into this zone. Dominator, I see you. Let's get some Dominator on the screen. Oh, he also sees the rotation by Mimic Team 10 right down below him. Sorry, guys. So Team 10 coming right up in front of Dominator. Dominator taking those spray shots and trying to get those shots over onto him. Shinobi trying to get on him, and Shinobi gets found by someone from Soren. So now let's go. Looks like Mercy is getting pulled up on. Get into zone Dom. Let me get on over to Soren or Mercy and find out what is going on with Mercy. Is Mercy also over on this ridgeline trying to gatekeep the teams from coming into zone? And we've got the celebrity killers and Mimic both over here by Soren. So now let's go. We still have 11 teams in this, so we do still have the Super Friends all the way up to that north side. We've also got Team Control Star coming in from the northwest, and the Speedy from the Super Friends is going to have a tough time coming through Team Control Star, since Team Control Star is a full 4-man team. And as we've seen so very often, Team Control Star works as a true team. They push as a team, they scout as a team. Oh my god, it's Anush. Hello, Anush. Welcome. Alright, so we got the Golden Fire, and the Golden Fire does have the team coming up onto him, and it does look like Team 10 rotated all the way around and able to get in, but Team Soren now having some issues over here with Blizzard Esports NA. We got a Spider-Man. Oh, those were some nice mini shots. You saw that Spider-Man went down, but hustle from from the celebrity killers is able to get a knock over onto Soren, and now it is Mercy versus Spider-Man, and Mercy does get taken down by Spider-Man, but then Spider-Man does get taken down by the coverage over Mercy. Now Blizzard's still coming up and in as a solo. We do have Arc right on over here. Alright, let me scroll on in just a little bit more. And we still have Mimic coming in on top of the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire is still watching Mimic over on that on the western edge of San Martin. Arc paying attention to the celebrity killers driving up and around over the top of them. I think now is a good time to put the iPad up so you guys can check in on your teams. Your teams are all coming up and around. We have Soren right across. Oh, look at that, right across the way. And there goes Mercy out to Arc. Arc just stood there just long enough to finish off the team trying to come right up and in. So now let's see, Dominator. Let's get back on over to Dom. Look at this. We've only got 2 teams in zone over here. So we've got the Golden Fire coming up over onto Team 10. Team 10 trying to come in the zone on that north side. So the north side is Mimic trying to push in. Oh, there goes Mimic. All 4 of them plus Mimic. Dominator up to 5 eliminations has been knocked. And I think he may be able to get picked back up because he is in zone, but he also has Team Control Star. Now, don't forget, Team Control Star does know how to play as a team. We have the JPK back on the NA Scrim scene. Hello, JPK. Let me scroll on in. Oh my goodness. I'm going to sneeze again, guys. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening with the rest of this map. Yeah, scroll on in. I think we are good to stay with JPK for just a minute. You can see down below that we are going to that northeast side of the power grid. Between Power Grid and San Martin and all those dips. Let me give you a sky view of all these dips. We've got several teams that need to come in the zone. These teams that you see over there need to come in, but this is your final zone. You can see the Golden Fire dominating over zone now, taking over all the OP dips. We do have a couple of teams up here, like the Celebrity Killer Vampire, in a pretty good position, anchored into zone. And here comes Olive version 9 right up and in on the Vampire. So did you find Vampire? Yes, you did. So version 9 taking over taking over where Vampire was. So now Dr. Bunny up to 3 eliminations. So let's see, we still have 3 teams in this. We have Golden Fire and Team Control Star down at the south side. So these guys, version 9 still needs to push up and in, and we do have the fight going off over here. Come on, there we go. We do have the fight over here between version 9 or Team Control Star and the Golden Fire. Looks like maybe Dom might be the last one still standing. Let me get on over to Dom. Oh, he is down now. So let's see what's going on. And down to the final 2 teams. Dr. Bunny right over here trying to get this team picked back up as version 9 are coming in from that south side. So let's go ahead and try to get some of this in here so that we got the best view of this final fight between these 2 teams. Version 9, a full 4-man team, and Team Control Star, also a full 4-man team. And everyone is in zone, so I'm having a little bit of problem trying to get you guys all right up in there. Dr. Bunny trying to find JPK's helmet. Does look like Angelica does get helmet taken off. Let's see. Yeah, they're not gonna be able. Maybe they're gonna be able to get him. Hello, Skur. Hello, JPK also bleeding out. Down to just Skur now. And Snubby, are you still up? Yeah, Snubby is still up. So it is. Oh, Skur gets taken down. So now it is version 9. All 4 of them still standing, coming right up and in onto Snubby. He is the last one still standing, and here they come right across the map. All 4 of them pushing right up and in. Dr. Bunny! Dr. Bunny! Oh, Dr. Bunny goes down to Snubby, and God Kid coming up and around on this other side. And there it goes. Version 9. Version 9 coming in first with 9 eliminations, 19 total points for match 2. Coming in second, Team Control Star with 5 eliminations, and the Golden Fire coming in third with 9 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out. It is the Golden Fire Dominator. 5 eliminations, 840 damage. We'll be jumping with Dom when we come right back for tonight's third match of Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. Be right back. Getting ready to pop. Let's see where we are headed now. It looks like we're headed down to that southwest quadrant. We've got the power grid, Bigado, and just to the north side of Chumacera. Hello, sunshine. Sunshine. And no sunshine. Nope, no, I already said I am not getting a copyright strike tonight. I am not. Not. Sunshine. Oh, ooh, 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 sunshine. Ooh, 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 ooh. Looks like the curry lover's coming in over here next to, oh, Manic. Manic coming all the way down from that Trailer Park Ruins area, coming right up and in onto the curry lovers. The curry lovers are in second place, and I think if I remember right, we still have one of the Sentinels. The last match top fragger, I believe he is still in here, unless that was him that did get taken out. We do have Dauntless in a fight right here with NSC. You can see this right over here. We do still have Shushu up on Mount Everest. Claus has come down. Small man on that other angle. So Dauntless, look at that spread on Dauntless down below. Alright, let's go back over to the map. I think everybody is out of the blue at this stage, so we're just going to center in on the play zone. And it looks like Claus is pushing up and in now, trying to figure out where they are in the barn. Look at this. He knows that there's, oh, Claus is even in the sand gilly. Ooh, with the MG3. This may be Claus's match, you know what this man can do. So let's see what's going to happen. We do have Small Man trying to get those shots up through the window. Small Man down to about 20 HP, switching over to the Molly. So let's see what's going on over here. Gino guy, oh, Claus just now up on that rooftop, just dominating with that MG3. And now we got aim lock right over here. Oh! The nade, look at Claus. Klaus with the squad wipe. Klaus just squad wiped. Not only with the MG3, but with the nades from that play on top of the barn. But we do have another team coming on by. All 4 of them from Dauntless still up on their feet, but Dauntless is up to 8 eliminations. Klaus, I should have just stayed on you. I knew that. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening, guys. Klaus never disappoints. Alright. We do have Manic still coming in from that San Martin to the north. And let's see. We do have a couple of teams right on top of each other. Let's see what's going on over here with Team 17. This is Team No Purpose, and they are coming right in on top of Team 12 Manic. You can see Team 12 Manic right there behind him in the upper right hand corner mini map, and I believe that was Team 9 down. No, Team 9 or 18. I'm not exactly sure. They are not cooperating with me. It is Entity, Team 18 right down below them. And while we watch this for just a minute, as we're going to the south, all the bumps and ridges and goofy terrain, hilltops, just to the south of our power grid, to the west of Gatto Mountain. You can see that no teams are in zone. Let me go ahead and put this. Oh, look at this. We do have the team up on top of their ridge line, but it does look like Africa, you have footsteps. They can hear your footsteps there coming up and around Africa down to about 5 8. Woo! Stars with that with that shot right up on top onto Team Art. Team Art up on top of that. And Team Art is also down in here. So Team Art on the 2-2 play. And there goes Entity Mr. Flash getting into the fight with Velocity. We can hear that fight not too far away. Off in the distance as well. TGIF, Sunshine, TGIF. Look at this. They're running in the wide open. Bang. Bang, he can see you from where he is. Let's see. Oh, Couple Boy, he can also see you. Let's see what is going on with Africa across the way. Let's check in on Africa, because Africa is getting pulled up by all these players. He does get the knock and the elimination right on down. And, ooh. I think they just took him out, but now Dauntless is in a fight. Dauntless is in a fight also with, let's see, where's this going on? I don't even know where to click on over. Let's see, let's just stay here for a minute. Let's check in on Manic over here. Vortex, are you the last one? No, Vortex and Dolphin? What is that? Dolphin. Oh my God, guys. I cannot read. My brain is just shot for today. Alright, so let's see what's going on over here with Team 8. We've got the Alaria fan club right over here with Dauntless. Manic Dolphin, because I finally figured that out. Let's go. We're going to stick with Dolphin because I'm an idiot. Alright, so let's see what's going on down here with Team 22. Team 22, who are you fighting with? Team 22 fighting with the Sinners. This is zero accuracy getting taken out. They're still out in the blue, headed up towards the west side of Picado. So let me scroll on in just a little bit. Get off of Dolphin because I can finally read your name. And Vortex trying to throw those smokes, trying to block the sights of Shu Young coming up and around that ridge line. You don't want Shu. Hello everyone and welcome back. We are headed into match 3. Let me show you these scores if I can find them. Here we go. The Jamal. That is not the scores. I did not get the new ones, did I? Yes, I did. Jamal Fan Club at 32 total points. Version 9 coming in with 21, tied with Team Control Start, 21 total points. And I clicked on the wrong thing. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm really struggling tonight. Alright, so there are your scores. And let me show you also, we got Dominator for the Golden Fire. 5 eliminations, 840 damage. Let's get on. Let me get off that screen. Let me get that screen up. Let me get that screen up. Okay. Oh, with all this new stuff, guys, I got all sorts of new stuff to click onto now. It's craziness. Alright, let me get Dominator. Hello, Dom. There we go. Alright, guys. Back in action. At least I was able to get some water. I don't know. This summer is just crazy for me. I've never struggled so hard with allergies during the summer. Tonight's third flight path of the Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. We're coming in from that northeast side. Magnai going between Tapmonk and Paradise to the north of Boot Camp and between Camp Alpha and Ruins. There we go. TGIF. Well, hello, Foxy. Foxy in the chat. Hello. Alright, let's see what is happening as we come on down and in. And looks like we might have some. No, it looks like we only have one team going to Paradise, but we do have a couple of teams going over that Bon area. We've got most of these teams are spreading out. We have Soren in Boot Camp. We might have some chaos over in Pine Ann, and when we do have one team headed over towards Ruins. 2 teams. We've got, I see Silence Wales, what you doing over in that team? So we do have a fight already going off, and I'm not exactly sure where that fight is, but let's see. I don't even recognize the tags over here. Here we go. Let me get this up on the screen for you guys. Here we go. And they're up on top. Oh, Blizzard Esports. Oh, Blizzard Esports getting taken out by Team Czech. And Czech are down to just a duo, but all four of them should be going back into this match. They should be able to get picked back up with 4 eliminations. 4 strong, 4 eliminations. GG's. All right. So now let's see. Birth control. Oh no, did we just lose sound again? I have no idea why it keeps clicking on me, guys. I'm not even sure what's happening. I hear sound, so I think we're good. Oh, looks like our sound has a bit of delay now. It looks like Matrix trying to get the shots. Oh, Team 11 almost pulled right up onto him. Not ex-players. Look at that. Almost came all the way up onto Matrix. So let's see. Is that Baton? Did I just see? Oh, Baton. Baton in the house. Look at that. So now let's see what's going on with Team 9. Senshi X, last week's winner. So let's see what's happening. Gemma, I see you over here. What are you... Gamma, get up, Gamma, get up. Time to go to school. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Let's check in over here to the east of Paradise. We got some I found birth control, guys. I found them. They are over here on Team Art. We got Rage coming up and around. And it does look like they were over here with the Ice Elves. Ice Elves. Let's see. Icy! Hello, Icy. I see you over here. And it looks like you guys are trying to push up and in onto Rage and Bang. We got Bang right up over there. Icy ready for Bang shots as they come pushing right up and in to the compound that we just had Rage. Oh, Rage right through that window, and now Bang coming right up and in. So now Ragva is the last one still standing. Oh, no, Russ, right there, not out in the open. Oh, and here they come. But now we do have Blacklist coming in, and Blacklist, what happened to your team? Novik down to just a solo coming up onto Team 22 Art. What kind of chaos is this in Sandhawk, guys? Let me see. Alright, so we still have most of our teams in zone, as you can see. We do have version 9 all the way outside ridge of Camp Alpha Island, and they are going to come into Golden Fire, and Golden Fire is coming up onto Czech. So let's get on over there. See, Emrit, hello Emrit. Alright, so let's see what is happening right on down here first. Let's check in on Complex Esports player AF12. I'm trying to read a little more slowly, guys. Trying to get some. And we do have Team 9, Team 11, and Team 23 right over in this area. So it does look like we're trying to get healed back up. Let's go. Let's see what else is happening. It does look like we're paying attention to Team 9. Senshi coming right up and Gamma coming up right up. Oh, Gamma. I should have switched over to Gamma. Gamma up to 2 eliminations as Team 9 Senshi X coming in, taking over this compound up to 4 eliminations. Alright, guys, let's see what else is going on. We still have Art over here. Let's check in on what's going on with Team 19 Freedom Esports. They are right over here on Art. And Mimic is also in a fight. Let's see if we can figure out where Mimic is. Don't think they're over here. Let's go. Team 15. They should be super dark. I can't find them anymore, but let's check in on Dominator, our last match top fragger. You are coming right up and in onto Team 4. Check. Check is right above you, and you have version 9 behind you. So, Jack Lord, are you going to be able to get down and around? That's the question. And let's see what's happening over here on these edges. We got Team 7 over here, Jamal Fan Club. We do have the first match top fragger right here, trying to get those scope over onto the Broken Spirit right over here in front of them. And our zone is still centering around that boot camp area. We do have Soren who hot dropped, and oh, there goes the duo. From Art way over on that edge to Freedom Esports. Alright, so looks like Team Czech was able to get one of those eliminations over onto Golden Fire, and now here comes version 9. Version 9 coming up behind the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire down to just a trio now. Dominator was the last match top fragger, and he's trying to get those eyes over onto Jack Lord into Dr. Bunny. You can see Dr. Bunny across the way as well. Made in Nepal also in a fight. Let's go see if we can find Made in Nepal. Looks like Made in Nepal came out of that with 2 eliminations. GG, Made in Nepal. Ooh, Turtle is in the house tonight. Hello, Turtle. What is happening right over on here? Oh, Shelly, you got a whole team coming up onto you. That is the Super Friends driving right up and past you. You do need to get into zone, but they are going to go ahead and rotate right on by, and they're coming up over near Made in Nepal. So maybe we'll go over and check in on Made in Nepal, even though we've got 3 teams coming over towards this bridge. Looks like the Super Friends are going to miss them, so we'll stay over here for just a minute. Let me go over here and check in on God Kid. Jack Lord, what happened to your team? I looked away for 2 seconds. Alright, so God Kid now does have the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire did come up and around behind him. Golden Fire, I think it might have been ZYY. Yes, he is up to 3 eliminations, and I think all 3 of those were from version 9 on this rotation coming up behind version 9. Jack Lord. Alright, so Soren right over here in a fight now with the Celebrity Killers and Freedom right up on that edge. So let's go and see what's happening with Exotic and Mercy. They're just a duo over here. We got Mercy trying to get those sights over onto Juice. Juice right there in his scope. Right behind that. Oh, look at this. Juice trying to move out through that smoke, and he is able. That perfect placement of the smoke to be able to block that view. GG's. Juice, GG's. We're still going to the center of the map. We still have Boot Camp and Painan in this, so we still have several fights. We've got, oh, Dominator down over on this bridge by Team Czech. And we still have God Kid from version 9 over towards this west bridge. We still have all these teams right up here by Paradise. We have Soren coming out of Boot Camp. We got the Celebrity Killers and Freedom right over on that side. And we've also got 1 HP down here in a fight. That's not 1 HP, but they are over here. And yes, it is. It's 1 HP and the Broken Spirits. Broken Spirits getting pushed over and around. Let's see, where did that team? Oh, I see. The team that was pushing them up and over. We got them over here now at the party store. I still laugh that people call this area the party store, right between Boot Camp and Painan. So let's see what's going on. Ooh, EMP. So, oh, Baton coming up and around. Oh, he does get found. And Turtle, get back up onto your feet. And so now I think Hellstar may be the last one still standing. No, we got everybody picked back up. Or then she and oh, the chaos. The chaos. I can't even keep up with all the chaos going on. Not today, anyway. Alright, let's go back to center zone. Find out what is happening. Baton does get taken out. But we still have Hellstar, Gamma, and Expert. Is that your name? So let's see. Look at all the teams coming right up and in though. Right across it. Across the other side of that street. And we're starting to lag just a little bit. Sorry guys. Let's see what's going on with Ninja 4, Team 13 jumping out. The Broken Spirits trying to come up and around onto Team 9, Senshi X, and we've also got several other teams over here as well. Let's see if we can figure out where they are. We've got Nevermore coming up in here. We also have, oh, who is going down? That is, oh, seems like we're lagging now. You can see that my screen says 52 ms, but I'm not exactly sure if we're at 52 at this point. But let's see what we can get on over to Team 17. Never mind. I keep saying Nevermore. I'm sorry. Never mind Esports. And we're headed up over towards that boot camp area. Let's see, we do have the Super Friends all the way over towards that quarry. We've got Made Nepal all the way across to the eastern edge. We do have two teams right down in Hainan. We've got the Senshi X not too far away from the Broken Spirits. We've got the three teams from Alpha Island still over in the blue by Camp Alpha Bridge. So we do have God Kid from V9. We've got Golden Fire Dam, and we also have Chuck Derville. So they are all three of them coming up, and I think Dom is chasing him down, but Dom is down. He does need quite a bit of help. All three of these players need some first aid for sure. And Exotic is getting pulled up on several different angles. We'll have to get on over. Let's see what Ninja can do as he's getting pulled up on by, I think that's a Team 14 Made in Nepal right over on this edge as well. So let's see. It looks like Ninja's going to try to get that res off, and Exotic is... Let's see, I don't see Exotic anymore. Alright, so let's see what's going on. We still have the God Kid. Yes, God Kid made it. Oh, God Kid made it all the way over to Hainan Bridge, but that gets taken out by Nevermind Esports over gatekeeping this edge zone. So God Kid coming into the gatekeep. Alright. And Dom, are you going to be able to get in and across? Dom is at full health. We are in stage 4, so he should be able to get in and across. Dom, the last match top fragger, up to 4 eliminations still. GG's, Dom. And so now, let me go ahead and put the iPad up there and scroll in just a little bit so you can see a little better. Keep in mind that Dom is all the way across. He does need to figure out how to get over to boot camp from where he is right now. And let's get into boot camp. Let's see what Juice is doing. Now let's go up to Never Mind, since I cannot seem to say their name tonight. Oh, we do have the two teams starting to come together straight on down below. And again, we are lagging a little bit. Team 9 is Senshi X. Senshi X is coming up over here by the Super Friends. You can see the Super Friends, and we do have the Nevermind. One of them does get knocked. And, uh-oh. Are we going to be able to make this, guys? Our ping is all over the place all of a sudden, so I'm not sure if that's us or the host. So Hopefully it's not us. That's all I can say. Hopefully not. Let's go over to Shelly, see what's going on with Shelly. Shelly is trying. Oh, made in the ball right there in front of Shelly. Does Boca. Boca usually pretty good at paying attention to his surroundings. But the snake is creeping right up and in onto him. So Boca trying to pick up his teammate, trying to get him into the car to get that res off as Shelly is coming right up and underneath him. And he gets found by Team 9. Since she accident. Oh, Team 9 coming up and also finding made in that ball. Made in Nepal. Now, it does look like Hellstar. Oh, no. Now, never mind. Coming down. Hellstar down to 1 HP. May be able to get Gamma picked back up through all of this. Oh, maybe not. Alright. And Sandu, is that you? Because we switched right on over onto Sandu. Oh, gee. So now we are down to the top 2 teams. And Sandu, no. Sandu, we were just watching over you. Let me go ahead and scroll on up. We got to get off of Sandu because we're down to just a duo now for never mind, down to a solo. I'm sorry guys, everybody I click on. Alright, Snorlax, let's see, what can you do as here comes Team 19. How are you guys doing? All 3 of them are still standing. They are up to 8 eliminations, trying to get Snorlax down and 1 HP and the run over. Alright, let's go ahead and click that off of there. So, coming in first, Freedom Esports with 10 eliminations, 20 total points for the Sandhawk match. Never mind Esports, I'm sorry guys, GG's coming in with 6 eliminations and coming in third. With 9 eliminations. Gamma, oh, which team? I am so sorry, guys. I am struggling so hard tonight. Coming in with 9 eliminations. Gamma and the boys. Senshi X. There we go. Senshi X. GG's, guys. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out. Freedom Esports Clown. 5 eliminations, 749 damage. We'll be jumping with Clown when we come right back. I will be right back, guys. To be able to see you, but it is a little too late for that. So now we are down to 1 solo player over here for Manic, with the rest of Dauntless coming up and in, and it does look like it's going to try to come out of the back, trying to get some of those shots over on the Dauntless, but Dauntless, all 4 of them pushing right up and in, trying to stay out of the shots from the Ilaria fan club. The Ilaria fan club right here on the screen in the upper right, taking the shot, trying to third party right on down. He is down to 1 HP, and there he goes out to Claus one more time. Claus with the MG3. It's very dangerous, very, very dangerous duo there. Claus and the MG3. No, thank you. Next lobby, please, is what I would be saying. Let's get on over to the iPad and scroll on in. Let me see what's going on. It looks like they're just still rotating, still trying to find their spot. There's not really any compounds in this. It's all terrain. So they're going to have to find the piece of terrain they want to defend. It is a defensive zone at this point. Trying to push up and over the tops of these ridges can really be detrimental to helmets. So we'll have to see what else is going on. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. Sorry. I will check your DM in a momento after this this match. Alright, so now let's get on in here. Get back on over. It does look like we've got a fight going down in that southeast edge. So let's see if we can get in here. Down into that fight, if we could get in. Eventually. It looks like it's Team Art right on over here. Oh, I think we're almost in here, guys. Alright. Ooh, right on over here. Dauntless versus Oblivion Esports. Oblivion Esports. I see you. And you do have all the Dauntless coming right up and in. So the fight that was down in that southeast corner is over now. But let me show you the terrain they're working with. So this is the terrain if you're not used to this part of Miramar. We have most of the Alari fan club right up and over here, Team 8. You can see that Team Art is down below. We do have the Sinners even further down, and then across the way we do have Team 9 Oblivion all right there with Dauntless, and I do see we have Golden Fire. We've got a solo right across there. I don't know if you can see him or not, but it is very difficult to see, so I'll go ahead and put the map back up to give you an idea of where everyone is. Icy is now the last one still standing. And Klaus. No. Right when we got off of Icy, we did it. Here we go with Klaus one more time. Klaus trying to spray down Team 16. The Sinners is there in that rotation going down to that southwest edge. Oh, Klaus is still spraying them down. Oh my god, it's Anuj! Hello, Anuj. And now we do have Team 8, Alaria Fan Club, up on top of that ridgeline. And they do have direct flight over onto Klaus. Klaus is in the sand ghillie suit with the MG3. Terrifying. This is like the scariest story of Miramar. Alright, let's get on over and check in on what Koala Dubs, hello, just hanging on out, surviving for Yumikai. We do have 4 teams back in here, and Fred's from the Sinners up to 7 eliminations with the Alari Fan Club peeking over nonchalant, was not so nonchalant with that peek. Does get his helmet removed, and so now Fred's trying to get those those nades right up on top. We should be able to get over onto the screen now so you guys get an idea of the terrain. The terrain is crazy here. There you go. You can see that everybody is pretty much in zone. All the way in the back, Team 15 is the farthest outside of zone. Dauntless is in zone, and so are the Alaria Fan Club, Team 8, and they're trying to come up onto Dauntless. We have 3 teams still in this, and the sleepy one. We still have Claus over here as well. Claus is coming up. Look at this, the smokes. He's got those smokes strategically placed. Woohoo! Claus with another wipe. Claus. And now we are down to the final 2 teams. Let's get Koala over here. Koala trying to come up and in, and I couldn't do it fast enough. As I said, Claus with the MG3. The game is about over, and I said that I think in zone 1. Dauntless coming in first, 21. Alright, so what's the ping? What's the ping? Keep forgetting the link I'm taking care of. It's alright, Poochie. It's alright. It's alright. We are good. So good. Alright, let me get that map up there. There you go, guys. And for tonight's 3rd match of the Region 8 Friday night $50 scrims. We're coming in just to the north of Camp Bravo, going across the top of Paradise, going across Camp Alpha Mountain, Camp Alpha, and out the other side of the Camp Alpha Island. So we got all of this chaos. Look at the very start of that flight path. We do have two teams going down to Camp Bravo. We have 0 accuracy right over there with Team 22. That is 0 accuracy. I can't even click on these. It looks like boot camp chaos. If you look over at boot camp, there is all sorts of teams straight out of Nepal already in a fight. We got two teams up in Cow, and Dauntless is also in a fight right here. They are getting contested. Ooh, Claws right over here with what was that? he was still loading out, and I don't think Klaus got any of that. Shushu was able to take those two down and out that fast. There you go. Let's get over here now to Camp Bravo, because Camp Bravo, we do have 0 accuracy right over here with Entity, the Great Gatsby. He's already got an elimination. Let's go over to the iPad, see what else is going on. Entity over in Boot Camp, Paradise Clear. We do have a team right on down here in, oh no, a team down here in Hainan Dominator to that south side. Interesting. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, the Jamal Fan Club at 36 total points. Wrong screen. There we go. Coming in second, Freedom Esports with that winner chicken dinner at 32 total points. The Golden Fire at 28, version 922. Team Control Star 21, Broken Spirits 21. It is still anyone's game at this point. We're getting ready to start. We are on hard start, and I'm not sure what's happening with these teams. Looks like we're missing a few players here and there, but she's threatening to start. We're even missing all the team art right here. And she's saying last call, so I think we're going to stay here for just a minute longer. We still have players coming in. You just saw player. Oh, and gone again. Now you see him. Now you don't. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Let's get the right screen up there. There you go. There you go, guys. All right. Let's see. Like, there it is. And we are starting. This time we are going to be jumping with Freedom Esports Clown. 5 eliminations, 749 damage. And I'm still trying to get used to all my new buttons, because I have all new stuff, as you guys have seen. We're struggling a little bit, but it's my side. I'm just trying to make sure that I can figure this out, so moving forward, you guys get the best stream I can possibly give you. That is my goal. Do we have sound? Yes, we do. Look at that. That's better than a couple of matches ago. So, we're stepping in the right direction. And Freedom all the way down here somewhere. Freedom is in Team 19. There we go. The last match. Top fragger on your screen. Let me put them up. Give them full screen time love. There we go. And welcome back. We are headed into tonight's final match of Region 8 Friday Night Cash Scrims. One of these teams, there are several teams that could take the win and take the money for some extra money for the weekend. Alright guys, here's the final flight path. Let me get that off of there. And here we go. Headed from Primorsk all the way down to that southwest edge, going between Quarry Ferry Pier, up between Gaka and Pachinki, Ruins School, over the top of Rozhok, and dumping off onto the land just to the northern side of Stauber. So any AFKs on this flight should be free points to anyone going all the way up to Stauber. We already know that there are a few teams that like that Stauber area. Icy. Icy, where's your team? Icy from the Ice Elves. He's going to take on this whole lobby by himself. Jack Lord, where's the rest of your team? Alright, let's go. Let me scroll on in on my screen, see what's happening. It does look like we got some chaos going on over down towards that West Bridge area. So we got Check right there with Jack and the boys from version 9. We've got Blacklist over in Ferry Pier, and we already have a fight. Gamma already over here. Let's check in on Made in Nepal. Let's see, Icy, that's not what I meant to do. Let's get on over here to Wagwan. Made in Nepal, we lost Swaz. We're over at that West Bridge Farm area, and we're over here with Made in Nepal and Team 9. Team 9, Senshi X. Now, Senshi X was last week's winner. So let's see. Who is over here? Gamma with the boys. Oh! Shot with that 686. And so now Wagwan, not able to keep holding them off. We got Boca and Turtle. Hello, Turtle. Boca. Oh, no. Alright, so let's see if they can meet up in the middle and see what's going on over here now in Rozhok, because we do have two teams over here. Hello, Weos. And we're right over here with Nevermind Esports. I finally got the right name, guys. You should feel proud. It only took me 4 matches to get your name right. Hello, Dweezy! Dewey, big fan, Dewey. Alright, so let's see. We still have a 4v4 over here. EMP, oh no, he was the top fragger of the first match. So now we are down to just Weos from the Silence. And it looks like we got one from Team Control, Yoli trying to cover for his teammate, as Nevermind is coming up and around that other side. And we do have all this chaos. Oh, no. So Weos is the last one still standing. Weos, can you do anything for your team? Weos coming up as they're all centering down and around, trying to push as a trio coming up this edge. So we do, oh, Weos taken down and out. Nevermind Esports coming out of Rozhok with all 4 still standing and 4 eliminations. So we do have some chaos over here in Yasnaya. So let's go check in on Yasnaya, find out what's going on. Ooh, what is happening? Mercy. Already taken out. Let's see what is going on right over here. We do have the Celebrity Killers right underneath, and it looks like across the way we've got Blizzard Esports as well. No, that's Broken Spirits. Sorry, guys. Broken Spirits over here with Soren. So now we also have not too far away, I believe this is the Super Friends, Team 11. Nope, these are the not players. Not players. Alright, I think I called you wrong, Sully. I'm having a rough night, guys. I apologize. I completely apologize. Alright, so what is happening with Team Control Star? Team Control Star coming up on Team 12. Blizzard Esports over by that Mount Everest area, and we also have the team coming up along that western coastline. That is Mimic. So we've got some chaos going on over at that South George area as well. So let's see. And look at Icy taking over Pachinki. Icy in Pachinki from the Ice Elves. Nobody went to Pachinki with Icy. Hello, Sunshine. I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling. I'm sorry. Doing the best I can. Alright, let's see what else is going on. It does look like Exotic And let's see what is happening as they're coming up and in. Let me check in on XQZ. It does look like we do have all three of them pushing up. We do have four of them. And look at this. Ninja from Soren is pushing up and into his team. This is all confusing for me. Who's on which team? You guys know you make it difficult for me. I'm already struggling enough. My brain quits. My brain quits for tonight. Who's where? I don't know. We're just going with it, guys. Whew. Alright, so let's see. Looks like version 9 is coming in on Team Check down at the military base. But we should be coming off of Military Base Island this next round. And as you guys know, these sweaty matches, these sweaty players don't usually go past Zone 5. But I feel like maybe tonight we might make it a little bit longer. Oh, saw him right there on that edge. Did you see him? He's out on the edge, right on the other side of XQZ. So let's see, XQZ, are you going to be able to find him? What's going on over here? Is that you, Exotic? Or is it this guy? I can't read it because I don't know. Ooh, Exotic. Right when I clicked off of Exotic, he was ready for him to come right up and in. Exotic coming through. Up to 2 eliminations. We do have another one. Ninja right there on that side, peeking his head out. Ninja down to 1 HP, and there goes Ninja. Exotic coming out of that with 3 eliminations. Soren coming out of Yasnaya one more time with 7 eliminations, but this time 3 of his players. GG Exotic. GG. Alright, let's see what else is going on. We got some chaos going on over at this West Bridge. Let's check in on what is happening with Check. We're checking with Check, guys. And version 9 coming up and around to that south on this gatekeep. Version 9, it looks like they're getting pinched because they are coming up onto they are getting followed up by the other half of Team Check. They are paying attention to the rotation of version 9. We've got a duo on the bridge ready for the bridge camp, and a duo kind of just herding them into all that. And oh, I think we're gonna have some chaos over here at that. Oh, ooh, what just happened? Version 9 was ready for all of this. So Snake Eye coming right up and in. Let's check in on Dervet. Oh, he gets taken down by version 9. Version 9. Jack Lord, how is your team doing over here? Jack Lord has been knocked, but the doctor taking care of business over here as the rest of them are coming up. And we do have Snake Eyes still trying to get down through all this chaos, and we are headed up towards the Pachinki area. And look at this, Icy, who went to Pachinki by himself, finally found some friends over here. Oh, that nade bouncing right over the top of Icy as he comes up over here onto Gamma and the boy from Senshi. Dr. Bunny. Oh, some tire splatter there. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that map back over there. We did lose the Dr. Bunny. I'm sorry, Dr. Bunny. Doctor no longer in the house. Alright, let's see what else is happening. You guys and your chaos, I tell you. We do have Mimics still outside of the play zone over in South George, still looting up. And Dominator. Oh, Dom, who did you just do? Was that Was there Ice Bunny? Ice Elves. I think that's who that said just a second ago. But let's go. Let's see. So we do have Blacklist now. Blacklist is waiting for the boys from version 9 to come across this bridge. Look at this bridge camp. They are all sitting there waiting. Version 9. I don't know what you guys are going to do, Jack Lord, but you need to figure something else out. It looks like Jack Lord may be taking his team up and around over to the East Bridge. Good idea, because they are waiting for you. And all the chaos is now happening right over here on the hills of Pachinki. We got D-Hill getting taken down, and now we got Dominator trying to pay attention to, I think that said Oblivion Esports. It is Oblivion right over here on top of the Pachinki Hills, and now it looks like Oblivion is trying to scout out where Nevermind are. Look at this, we're dropping them off and taking the shots. Taco, I should have checked on what you could see. Berserk right there, and now here they come right up and in. All 4 of them rushing right on through. So let's see, where is Reaper? Reaper from the top, trying to get, oh, look at this. Reaper scouting, making sure that he knows where the rest of the teams from the third party are from across the way. GG Reaper, nice play. Let's get back down to Taco. Taco up to 2 eliminations. Never mind getting picked apart, because not only do they have the push by Oblivion, but we also Blacklist coming from the other side. So let's see what's going on over here. Snorlax. No, Snorlax has been knocked. And here comes more push from, and look at Blacklist. They are all up here. And we got an off angle from Blacklist coming all the way up and around behind Oblivion. Oblivion pushing down into this as Blacklist. Let's see, which one is it that's on the other side? Let me check in on Core. Core is on the same side. Oh, it is Novik. Novik is the one that came all the way around behind the backside of Oblivion Esports. So now we have 3 teams coming right up and in. Reaper knows that they're coming in, and so we got the CQC fight right down in this compound. And now Blacklist, look at Blacklist, all 4 angles covered by Blacklist. Reaper, what do you see through your eyes over here? Reaper paying attention as Core comes right up and in. And now we got another team. Another team. Plus, we also, look at this. We got Team 9 coming up and in. Senshi coming up. And we also have other teams. This is where all of the chaos is going to be taken place, where we're gonna lose half the teams before we even get to stage 5. We also have the Golden Fire now taking over, where Blacklist just came down and through. So now, how many teams do we have? We do have Senshi coming down. Gamma, I see you coming down off that ridge line. We still have Blacklist over here. We still have Oblivion Esports. Do we have Nevermind? Nevermind no longer here, but we do have the Golden Fire over on that ridge line. Blacklist doing some scouting, getting some of this information. I think we might have lost Novik. I no longer see him up on this ridge line. He might have been taken down by the 4th, 5th, or 6th party. I don't even know how many teams have been over in this compound now. But Blacklist now on the CQC push is now getting pushed, torn apart. Oh, they did get taken out, and I do think that some of that was from the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire from across that way. And we also have Senshi pushing right up and in. Now Oblivion trying to hold off the push. Gamma coming right up and in. Reaper still trying to hold it off, and they are up to 9 eliminations. Ooh, we did get Gamma. Gamma. Oh, Gamma down and out with 6 eliminations. GG's, Gamma. Alright, so it does look like we've got Golden Fire Jocks on that rotation down and around, but we have all 4 of them still standing. They will, and we still have 2 teams over here. So we've got the Golden Fire over here and Senshi. Look at this, Golden Fire coming down off those ridge, and we are still in zone, but we are down to 9 teams, just like that. Ooh, face. All right, guys, let's go ahead and scroll in just a little bit more and see. The chaos, as we already know, these boys do not like to go past zone 5 in any of these. Alright, version 9 inside zone. They do have team 10 coming up onto them. That is Mimic Esports. We do have all the way over on the eastern edge, not Mateo. You've got somebody coming up right on the outside of that. These are the Super Friends driving right on by. That is Speedy over here trying to get some information on you, trying to figure out where you may be. And then we've got the rest of the teams that do need to come in from zone. Let me go ahead and put that up there so you guys can check in on where your team is. We do have Team 21 Complex Esports coming out of Pachinki. We also have a solo from Freedom Esports on that southeastern edge of Pachinki. He's not too far away. We still have this chaos going on with the Super Friends. They're driving up and around. Not players, or not, what was that? Not players. So, ooh, Jack Lord, yo, team is getting pulled up on over here on this bridge line. Let's see what's going on with version 9 and team 10 Mimic. I thought they were getting ready to pull right up in onto Nito, but they did move away. So now let's see. We still have this chaos right over here though. So let's go right back over here where we just were. Let's go up and see what's happening. We're down to just Mateo and Shelly. So let's see, Shelly, oh no, the Males, Mateo is on fire. Oh, is he gonna go down to that? Oh, 1 HP, Shelly coming down, oh, right into that UMP. So now it's just up to Mateo with that nade in his hand. Throw it, get your gun out. Mateo does get one from the Super Friends. So now Mateo trying to come down and through, trying to get some of those eliminations, and Mateo does get taken out. And so now we are back over to version 9. You could see that version 9 still has Team 10 over here, Mimic, and they also have Team 21. Here comes Team Complex Esports. Complex Esports right on over here as well. Oh, alright, let me go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. And oh, did we have another team over here? Oh, Freedom Esports took over that West Barn area. So let's go back over here if we can get the mouse to move. Let's get over to Freedom Esports as they came right up and into this third party and trying to get some of this loot from the Super Friends. The Super Friends still upstairs after the fight, and they are down to just a duo as this Freedom Esports. I'm sure they've got to know that they are up here. Clown up to 4 eliminations, and don't forget, Clown was a top fragger with 5 eliminations and 749 damage, and he knows that they're up there throwing those nades. Here they go. And we still have chaos in all directions. Stage 5 down to 7 teams, and they are all getting crushed on in We still have the Golden Fire over on that western side. We have Mimic over on the western side. And version 9, Nido. Nido really far away from God Kid. God Kid down in that southeast side. Nido up at the northwest. So I'm not sure what the split is all about, but they're getting all sorts of information where the teams are. Nido and God Kid are both coming over to this compound. So they're getting ready to both come on in. Let me go up to God Kid, see what God Kid's doing. He is trying to get some of this third party down on the 2 duos that are right down. So we've got 3 sets of duos. Oh, and there goes 2 sets of duos just like that. And our zone does pop again. We are into stage 6, down to 5 teams and not a single soul in zone. All the zone completely empty. And look at God Kid coming right up and in on the Mimic. Oh! And he does get found. Who found you? It was C. Blackster. But Nido is coming right up and in. May be able to get this res back. And is this really you, Hyuya? Hyuya! Big fan! Big fan, Hyuya. Hello, Hyuya! For Complex Esports. And we do have 4 teams remaining. Hyuya right here on the edge of zone. But he does have 3 teams to the north of him. No, shows that he is not in zone just yet. So version 9, just on the edge of zone, trying to gatekeep. Look at this. They are all right over here next to each other. And we do have Mimic coming up and around over towards God Kid. God Kid still running around in the smoke. And Nido trying to spray, trying to cover for him. Hyuya standing right up and over. And oh, they're trying to run over the top of Hyuya as they go up and around. We got Hyuya on the screen. You saw the close run over. And are we going to get... And the Golden Fire is right up on this other side. We are down to the top 3 teams. So now, let's see, Blackster. Let's see, what are you doing over here? And I think he's going to be able to get Nash picked back up. Let's go. Let's see what Nido, version 9 wants some of this. Green doesn't sound good. Sounds tired. Greenie needs a hug. Pappy, I am struggling hard. I don't know what is going on with my allergies this year, but ooh, it's kicking my butt tonight. But thank you. Alright, let's see what's going to happen. Oh, Dominator right on the backside. No, that is not Dom. Nido with that S12 trying to... Oh, from across the way. ZYY. So now ZYY against all of them from Team Complex Esports. Hi, Ouya. I see you. Alright. PMSL Brazil Dance of the Year. We have 4 players remaining. We do have Golden Fire on the screen, and he does have to. He is right there on the edge of zone. Let's see what happens with zone. The smoke blooms are coming out, and can he get in past? And oh, he's down to 5 HP, and we did lose Hyuya, so now it is a 2v1. And here they come. Does he spray him out of that vehicle? They know that he is right on over here. That is it. There you have it. Let's get that iPad off of there. And coming in first, Complex Esports. Hyuya, is this you? 3 eliminations coming in first. Coming in second, we have the Golden Fire with 8 eliminations, and version 9 coming in third with 9 eliminations. Ooh, 9 eliminations, Jack Lord. Might have some of that weekend money. Here are the rest of your scores, 4 through 6. 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, going all out. Gamma from Senshi X. He had 6 eliminations, 1,209 damage. So with that, I will be right back with tonight's final live unofficial scores. Be right back. No one in ruins either. Very separated out. But we've got some chaos going on up in Cal and Magni. Magni of all places. So we've got the Greek Storm, guys. Here's your Greek Storm versus the Kakaru Larde. Oh no, Gatsby in that wide open. So now that Leon, sir, you are still over here with a duo from Zero Accuracy. I believe we still have a duo standing. No, it is a solo. It is Pax. Pax is the last one still standing. And welcome back, everyone. They are on it with these scores. Coming in first, the Golden Fire. 42 total points. No winner chicken dinner. Freedom Esports coming in second, 37. Version 9, 36 total points. Jamal Fan Club, 36 total points. So much chaos tonight. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. Sorry about my allergies. Sorry about my new stuff. But hopefully by this time next week, I will have everything back under control. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great weekend. And I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.